Coach, the Bargnani news came down this morning. You had said yesterday, you were waiting for a decision. How does that help, hurt, alter the evaluation going forward without him?
Evaluation of him or the team?
Both.
A little bit of both. I mean, the team, you don't really, you like to see him as part of that going forward. But, if a guy's injured or hurt, he's injured, so it's one of those things where we won't get to see it. It won't change how we're going to evaluate everybody else. We still go forward with that as far as what we look like as a team. It's unfortunate because he was just getting back from his previous injury, so it's just bad luck on his part.
You went with Terrence in the starting lineup in the last game. Can you evaluate his performance to start?
I thought the second half he played big time. I thought he came out with a lot of confidence after halftime. And I thought the first game he was kind of feeling his way through and kind of floating a little bit, not being aggressive offensively or defensively. But second half I thought he picked it up and got in the flow of things, and which, he was going against another rookie, which was a good test for him, another kid, Waiters. So it was a good test for him on, both sides of the ball.
Jonas the same way. He's had a chance to start, maybe a few more minutes, some in the fourth quarter. Can you evaluate him going forward as a starter?
Well, again, it's another good test for him in the Cleveland game. He's going against another rookie, Zeller, and I thought that was a good test for him to see him and give him some confidence. And I thought he played well, rebounded well for us. He was active, shot his free throws, and you expect that, going against another rookie. And tonight it'll be a different test. We're going against a guy like KG, so it'll be a different animal.
Especially, you talk about tonight with this team in a playoff hunt and trying to move up the ladder from a seed perspective as well.
Right, we're going to get their best right hook. Coming out of the gate, they're going to come out swinging, and we got to expect that. But also, too, we're playing, for not only whatever chances we have in the playoffs, but for our growth and again, going through the process. As I got in trouble with a couple of times saying that word, but it is a process, and we're still building, and we want to make sure we build the house the right way. And playing against a tough, rugged, grinded out, hit you first team like Boston is a great test for us to help us grow and build the right way.
What kind of tempo do you hope to establish?
Well, we got to try to establish, the old adage where Boston's a slower down team. With this new look Boston, they're more of an up-tempo team, so we want to keep the tempo fast. I do think it favors us, pushing it up and down. We don't want to go crazy with it. We want to make good decisions, but we want to make sure we push the ball, push the tempo, and get our wings out and run. I do want our point guards to handle the ball as much as possible to get our wings out, running the floor, using athleticism out on the break.
They've changed a lot without Rondo and have been very successful. When you look at them, what kind of things do you see differently?
Well, they've done a heck of a job. Doc's done a good job. You've got pass-first Hall of Famers like Paul Pierce and Garnett. It makes it a little bit easier, but the ball's moving, zinging around. You don't know where they're going to hit you from, where before you kind of knew Rajon was going to have the basketball, but now they're so unpredictable. You got Kevin quarterbacking at the top. You got Paul quarterbacking in pick and rolls. You got multiple people running pick and rolls where before it was kind of a one-man band. And right now they're unpredictable. They still can shoot the ball. They're still excellent passers, and some very veteran guys with Jason Terry, coming off pin downs. And again, Paul Pierce, there's, two Hall of Famers in Paul and Kevin quarterbacking, and that makes them a very lethal team.
Coach, their defense has really picked up since the turn of the calendar, too. And, you're a defensive guy. I'm sure you've seen, looking at that, it's got to be scary looking at some of that video.
Well, again, it goes back to Kevin and Paul. Two stars and Hall of Fame guys are defensive first-minded guys. It makes a big difference when you got guys like that set the tone. If you're not, he holds everybody else accountable defensively, and that makes a huge difference, and it's good to see.